Welcome to another explosive courtroom breakdown, and today's case is a whirlwind of defiance, legal chaos, and a judge who's clearly had enough. Meet Bobby Lee Crannell, a repeat offender with a driving record that reads more like a criminal resume. Multiple charges of driving on a suspended license, no insurance, improper plates, and a history dating back 2 decades. But today, the court isn't just handing out fines, it's handing down consequences. And when Mr. Crannell starts explaining himself, things take a heartbreaking turn. But is it genuine remorse or just another excuse? Stay tuned, because this one ends with jail time, a surprise emotional reveal, and a judge who doesn't miss a beat. Let's dive into the chaos.
On that same day, April 25th, he was charged with driving without any valid insurance in file 25792. Then on April 13th, he was again charged driving without any insurance and driving with a suspended license. That's 25904SM and 905ST. Then, just for extra measure, he got a new charge of driving suspended on June 26th and improper play of a registration plate. He hasn't even been arraigned on that charge yet, but I believe the prosecutor is aware of it. So there's a package plea agreement. The defendant is going to plead to 1 count of driving suspended second offense. And that would be in file 25791ST.
Let's break this down. Mr. Crannell is entering a package plea, meaning all his various charges are being bundled into one guilty plea for driving with a suspended license, second offense. It's a strategic move. By pleading to the one charge in file 25791, he avoids additional penalties for no insurance and improper registration. That might sound like a win, but don't be fooled. This plea still carries serious consequences. A misdemeanor conviction, up to a year in jail, and mandatory license suspension. The court's giving him a deal, but it's his last chance to get it together.
5904SM.
Okay, so it's my understanding that that would be part of the package agreement.
Okay. All right, 1 DWLS second to encompass everything. Driving suspended second is a misdemeanor, punishable by up to a year in jail and a fine of up to $1,000. Carries 2 points and requires that your license be suspended. You understand?
I'm sorry. I was talking with my lawyer.
Driving suspended second is a misdemeanor, punishable by up to a year in jail and a fine of up to $1,000. You understand?
Yes.
All right, you're going to plead a DWLS second in file number 251241ST. Dismiss all other files. All right, Mr. Crandall, you heard me go through the rights several times this morning. Do you understand you have those same rights?
Yes.
Did anybody promise you anything to get you to plead to this?
No, they didn't threaten me or anything else, please.
All right, well, let me take a look at your ticket, this particular one. In that case, that was a ticket that you got Michigan Avenue Railroad Drive on April 25th. Driving suspended second, no insurance, and improper plate. 11 o'clock in the morning, Michigan Avenue and Railroad Drive, right downtown. Where were you going?
I was trying to check on some mechanic work at the time.
Was your license suspended at that time?
I think it was.
Yeah, in addition to all the ones here, you got several in Kalamazoo. You got a September 23 case of driving without a license and you failed to pay the fine. No proof of insurance, driving suspended. 3/11 of 18, driving suspended, failed to pay a license 2016. And then these all right in a row. I don't get it. It's like you just don't care.
Well, I care, trust me.
You're driving with no insurance, no plate, and you get pulled over.
You can actually hear the frustration in the judge's voice. Can you blame him? 3 arrests in just over a month for the same offense. That's not forgetfulness, that's recklessness. And when Crannell says, "Oh, I care, trust me," the tension in the room spikes. But does he really? Or is this just a cycle of bad choices and shrugged responsibility? We want to hear your take. Drop a comment below. Do you think the judge is being too harsh here? Or is this exactly the accountability Mr. Crannell needs?
Proper plate.
Do you know if the defendant has any alcohol-related
No, I don't
offenses?
drink.
Okay.
No, I don't think there's driving suspended. You must have 15 driving suspendeds in here, going back to 2001 when I was still prosecutor. You got defaulted on the registration plate, but that's going to be dismissed. I just don't get it. All right.
Can I explain?
Yes.
My wife is dead. She's been dead for 10 years. I'm the only one where I'm at.
Yes, and you told me that when I met you the last time.
Yeah, yes, and still.
And here comes the gut punch. My wife is dead. It's a raw, heartbreaking moment that shifts the entire emotional tone. You can feel the vulnerability. A man clearly struggling, alone, and spiraling. But here's the hard truth. Emotional pain doesn't exempt you from the law. The judge acknowledges his hardship but keeps the focus clear: public safety and accountability. This is what makes courtroom cases so powerful. Human pain crashing into legal limits. And it leaves us asking, how do we balance empathy with justice?
Our crime victims' right fee at $50 state minimum fee, $125 due by August
Here comes the sentencing.
31.
7 days in jail.
You're going to jail
But
for
pay
7
attention
days,
to the language.
starting right
This isn't
now.
just a punishment.
I'm
It's a
going to
wake-up
jail?
call.
Yeah, yes.
The judge flat out says,
You're
"You
going to
worked your
stop
way up this
driving a
calendar to
car.
the top of the list." That's a powerful phrase.
You owe me
It means this wasn't a
$125 by
one-time slip. This was the result of
8/31/25.
repeated
Yeah, you're going
disregard
to
for
jail.
law.
You
And
got
even after
unpaid
all
tickets
this,
in
Mr.
Kalamazoo.
Crannell
You
still
must have
owes
12 prior driving
$125 once he
suspended
gets out.
charges.
For the
You
court,
get 3
this isn't about
in 50
cruelty.
days.
It's about consequence.
Yeah, it's time for jail.
And now the law is speaking
You've worked
loud
your
and
way
clear.
up this calendar to the top of the list. 7 days in jail, you'll get a day of good time. You owe me $120.
You don't need money right now. You just need to go to jail. That line is cold, sharp, and final, and it hits hard. The judge isn't trying to negotiate or console anymore. This is justice in motion. And when Crannell tries to plead for time, the answer is simple: too late. This is where the system draws the line. But here's the question: was this inevitable, or could this have all been avoided? Let us know. Do you think this man had chances and blew them, or is the system just too unforgiving?
To be able to get out. Just a moment.
You'll get out in 6 days.
What is?
Yes, today's Friday. You'll probably get out next Thursday.
Let's go.
Do you have a pet?
Yeah, I got 3 of them.
All right, we're gonna let you make a phone call and somebody to take care of your pets.
This moment right here, when the court asks about Crannell's pets, it's easy to miss, but it speaks volumes. Despite everything, there's still a small act of compassion. He's going to jail, but they're making sure his animals are cared for. This is where the justice system shows its human side. It's a small gesture, but for someone with no family, it means everything. It reminds us that punishment doesn't have to be cruel to be effective, and dignity still matters. So, what did we just witness? A man with a tragic backstory and a long record of legal trouble finally hits a wall he can't drive through. The judge gave him one final shot: plead to a lesser charge, avoid a long sentence, but the consequences still caught up. This wasn't just about driving, it was about accountability, consequences, and the emotional weight of years of unchecked behavior. And the judge? Fair but firm, balancing compassion with public responsibility. If you found this case as shocking as we did, make sure to hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more jaw-dropping courtroom breakdowns. Until next time, stay sharp, stay informed.